Reservation is Karnataka is a mockery.
Muslim reservation.
It is an unconstitution.
Are reservations the only way to ensure social and economic justice?
2021 now, reservation remains a bitter truth of India.
Reservation policy.
So reservation, according to me, was meant to be affirmative action.
The final question is, do we still need reservation?
Been a little too nice to y'all. Now I gotta up price on y'all. Snake eyes on dice.
Hello everyone. Before going into the video, I would like to say that if you have any positive and negative impressions, please remove them right now. Because with a preoccupied mind, you will learn nothing. I know that this topic is such a controversial topic, but trust me, we should know the ground reality. Back in 1950, Dr. B.R. Ambedkar has introduced reservation system to provide social justice and equal opportunities to underprivileged and marginalized communities in India. Later, in 1990, 27% of reservation allocated to OBCs through VPC government. And we all know that in 2019, EWS was introduced to provide reservation to general category who are very poor. Let's understand actually why reservation is needed. To the stadium. There are three persons who want to watch a match. If we see this picture clearly, person A can watch the match with great ease, whereas person B can also watch the match but with a great difficulty. So person C cannot watch the match at all. This is what we call as equality, because the state hasn't involved yet. But if the state is involved to provide small tool to these three, the three can watch the match with a great ease. This is what we call as affirmative action of the state or equal protection of the law, which is mentioned in Article 14. Hope it's clear. Why should I sit alone and talk about reservation? Let's gather some public opinions.
Why economic status is not given importance and why caste system is being given importance.
ખેડની કે લોકો સાથે આપણે દૂર વ્યવહાર કરી રહ્યા છીએ કે સરકાર કરી રહી છે એવું છે જ નહીં ને સમય બદલાઈ ગયો છે ને.
In short, we can understand that people who get reservation support it and who don't get it are against it.
Not much, but there is in the heart, in the feeling, in the mind. But not showing.
Maybe people discriminating people in between the caste, but
बात तो है ही नहीं सर कहीं भी नहीं.
You may wonder why I asked about untouchability. You have seen only one side of this video. If you see this video clip, it will blow your mind.
जो मैं उसको
ना शाम तो जातो ही नहीं
क्यों?
और बुरा नहीं बीजा है था वो जावत नहीं मन लाके जरा पूरा क्लोज ये काय એટલે શરમ થાય.
And you can see this type of scenario in most of the rural areas. Even if the lower caste person is settled well, the fear of slum is still present.
The woman panchayat leader there has not been allowed to sit on a chair. She was sitting on the floor and she's also alleged that she wasn't allowed to hoist the flag.
It's today's trend. If a kid is introduced to reservation, he is from SC or ST, he got selected even after securing a low marks. But this is very wrong. We have to explain them everything clearly. Otherwise, they will hate the society. Let's see this data clearly. The total population of India according to 2011 census 121 crore and 20 crore are SCs and 10 crore are STs. And according to Mandal Commission, 52% OBCs are present. But here is the ground reality. Whereas over 42,000 posts are reserved for SC and ST, OBCs are vacant in union ministries and 81 seats are vacant in PhD course itself. Why this is happening? This is because for backward classes, getting out of the village itself a big task and getting the seat another big task. But some people say that taking the examples of IAS, IPS who belongs to SC and ST category, most of the top positions are occupied by the general category and fear of grabbing their opportunities triggered them to protest against the reservation. Increase of representation in government administration by the SCs and STs. But the reality is they are near to only Group C and Group D categories, which means they work as sanitary workers, watchmen, clerks, etc. Why this is happening even though they have reservation? Let's take a person A, person B. Person A gets a good surroundings, which means going to school, private school, getting a tuition, and finally the person who has good education, have the best surroundings, will automatically get a job. But whereas person B, who belongs to backward class, which means who lives in rural areas, has to admit in government school, have to work for livelihood, and they don't have a good surroundings too. So with the minimum education, they are only able to get the Group C and Group D posts. Now let's see about OBCs. In 1978, Morarji Desai appointed a Mandal Commission, but after the government fall, the leaders were not acting on it. And after VP Singh government, 27% of reservation was allocated to OBC in jobs. Whereas in 2006, HRD Minister Arjun Singh has also allocated the for higher education, taking total reservations to 49.5%, with half of the seats already reserved for the marginalized. A 9-judge bench in Indra Sawhney case of 1992 they stop for further increase.
Reservation should not exceed 50% except in extraordinary situations.
Some people are there who are against the reservation, but they stay silent when it's about EWS. This is because when people debate on this topic, keep their advantages and disadvantages in mind. They don't do based on logic.
Reservation on economic basis does not violate the basic structure of the Constitution.
See, economic reservation is a challenging itself. We can see chronic poverty, like one can become rich or poor, so it's difficult to keep on track. EWS is a 10% quota for the economically weaker section in general category. So parents are pretending as poor even they are rich for reservation. And there is no process for evaluating the person's income. Only government workers or organized sector workers will be evaluated by their income. So you can't find one who is suitable for EWS. In a way, the whole country has come to EWS category. The bigger problem is that it is very easy for the person who is very influential can get a fake income certificate very easily. So we can also think that why can't people make a fake cash certificate? Let's ask the people out.
Yeah, let's go. I ain't the first with the curse, with the thirst that I wanna be better, not worse, man it hurts. I'm on this earth with my words and I put them all together.
I have a question. Do you think that people can change cash certificate as they change their income certificate?
You see, in income certificate, one can recreate their income status. Okay, for getting some benefits and all. But no one wants to degrade their caste because they feel it as something bad to enter into lower caste. So obviously, when it comes to caste certificate, people can't even then classify. So that is see, for example, religion. One can change their religion so easy. If they want, they can shift to another religion and all. But when it comes to caste, no one wants to shift their caste from upper to lower or lower to upper. So obviously, caste system is still prevalent in India.
Basically, reservation is not a poverty eradication scheme. The basic concept of reservation is to uplift the representation of the backward classes. Let's take an example. If politicians choose the path of development, it would be long, right? And not emotionally connected. But if any politician dared to remove reservation, that part of community doesn't vote in the next election. So there is only bringing of reservation rather than stopping it. 77, 81, 82, 85, 93rd. All these were amendments which were done for reservation. So much of information, right? Are you still here? Are you alive? If yes, I wanted you to comment below and ask any doubts you have. The final question is, do we still need reservation? We do need reservation, but reservation system needs to be redesigned to focus on the most backward sections. those who belonging to the highly economic family to be excluded. Awareness creation should be done at the grassroots level. So what do you think about reservation? So let me know in the comment section. Thank you for watching this. See you in the next one.